If you're watching this video and have not attended this session, be sure to scan the QR code, fill out the form to record your attendance. Assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome to our fifth session. Hacking, again, it's going to be a practical demonstration. Just want to point out an important thing that I just mentioned in the group. So we're going to be having a trophy or an award for the best mentor of us three. So please take the time to vote. It's recognized by the university. So I just posted the link on the WhatsApp group, so be sure to check it out. So for this CTF, it's going to be about attacking a machine that has several services, and one of them is Apache, which is a web service. Do you guys remember or recall the hacking methodologies that we've spoken about multiple times? The hacking methodologies, the 6 steps of hacking. Anyone? Okay. So the first methodology or step, which is trying to enumerate the service, you gaining information about it, and then gaining more information that will get you access to the machine, and then try to work your way out into gaining or escalating your privilege. If your privilege is a underrated user, you can try to privilege the account user. And yeah, that's what we're going to be having in this session or demonstration. So moving on to the next slide.
Okay, so as you guys know, this is the second CTF that we will be doing. So how many of you guys came to the first CTF? Okay, so not all of you, but okay. So we will be doing another CTF. This time it will, or the name of the machine will be VulnOS version 2. Now this is a medium difficulty virtual machine, but inshallah with Ali's guidance, you know, he's going to make you understand everything, all the commands and what's the purpose of every single command that he will do. So if you guys if you guys would like to try this at home, I have put the link of the VulnHub website where you can actually download the actual virtual machine, the one that you have on your computers now, and you can try it at home. Obviously, you need to install Kali Linux and this one, and you need to make it into, I believe, bridge mode, right, Ali? Also,
Yeah,
in their home, yeah. So so just you can do this at home as well. If you would like to follow along, this is the actual download link of the file. And I have also included a walkthrough of the VulnHub, VulnHub OS version 2. So this walkthrough, if you guys get stuck or if you forget some of the commands that Ali will be doing today, then you can follow along here in this walkthrough. Okay, and you can inshallah begin from the user, right, as a normal user, and work your way up all the way to root, right? So this is the always the objective of these CTFs is to work your way from a normal user, gain access into the server, and then work your way up to the root. Yeah. So yeah, I have included the link here for your reference. And yeah, enjoy the CTF with Mr. Ali Mahmoodi.
Assalamu alaikum everyone. Now before any further go, let's jump to the action part where we're gonna try to exploit and find a way to access this machine from from up to until the root. So let's see. What's the first step of hacking like we discussed before? What's the first step should I do now? Using yes, using which tool? Yeah. So just follow with me, guys, what I'm gonna do. The first step I'm gonna do, try to find the IP address of the machine. So the IP address which I'm working with. So simply run this nmap command, nmap with the SN and the SV, which shows the version and the network, IP address network, which is 48. And let's run it. It will show you the list of IP address for this network. Waiting, waiting, I'm waiting. Oh, there you go. So let's find our virtual machine. I believe, yes, this one is a 48.1.25. So this is my machine. So let's do an nmap to find the open ports and the services which are running in this okay, I'm gonna continue, guys. So what was the steps I've done? So yeah, I found my IP address, which is the target machine. Now I did the nmap to find the open ports with the services. And as you can see, I have quite few opens are opened. I have port 22, which is a SSH. And I have a port 80, which is related to what? Web application. I also have another port, which is 6667. It's related to IRC, which I'm not familiar with it. But yeah, we can exploit that one as well. So that's all the ports which is open. Now, what I'm interested, I want to see what's the web application which is running in this web server, which is this one. This is what I got. So I don't know, it's some kind of welcome message. Then there's a link here I can try to click. It takes me to another page. So let's see. If I can take some time to come before it comes. So let's inspect for them. Yeah, leave it. I'll see this one. Yeah. So for now, in this page, I want to see the, this view the page source. If there's anything I can use, any information. No, there's nothing here. I click this link and it sent me here. There's something called JAPS, which I don't understand. It's some kind of like a web application. Okay. Look, there's an icon here. So I'm familiar with this icon. This refers to a CMS system. It's a content management system. So I've seen it before, but I don't know what type of a content or CMS it is. So let's do this. I want to use a tool called Nikto. Does anyone knows what's Nikto? Nikto is a vulnerability, you can say, wait. Yep, it's a vulnerability finder. So it finds me vulnerability for the web server. So let's try this out. Maybe it can give me some information because right now I cannot solve it because I have no leads. I don't know how to play with machine. So I'm gonna use Nikto. And I'm gonna put the link of the website, which is related to this CMS. And if I run it, let's see what we'll get. So these are, it tells me Nikto help me to understand the vulnerabilities that in the server. So it tells me the server runs in Apache 247, which is Ubuntu. And it also has retrieved the X powered by header. I don't understand. Oh, it said job C. Oh, Drupal 7. This is the name of my CMS, which I'm dealing right now. To give you an overview, what is this? So we can go to Google. If I do job V7. So this is supposed to show me some kind of CMS. It will take some time here for the network. So it's a CMS. It's not gonna work here. Let's go here before. Let's put it what of the Control T, Control V. Yep. There you go. Yeah, it is a content management framework. So my hunch was correct. And as I can see, a Drupal 7 is you know, the oldest one, the oldest version. So let me check if there's any vulnerability related to that. So let's go here and there's a command which I can use to find for exploits related to a version. So I can do search, exploit, Drupal 7. If we run it, let's see the output. Yes, we can see there's a lot of vulnerability related to it. So there's a 1, there's a 2, and 3 we can use to exploit. So which one should I use? Which one do you think should I use it? Okay, let me go with this one. The second one. I assume the first one is the oldest exploit. Maybe it's not gonna work in some cases, but I want to go with the second one. So, and I assume this one's related to Metasploit. I can find for me to prove it. I can run it like this one more time to verify it. Yes, I can find it in Metasploit. So let's do this. So in order to me to run the Metasploit framework, so I can say MSF database run. Why database run? Because I want to initiate the database related to this framework so it can update me the new exploits so I can see them. So this is good. Or you can say MSF console, that also works perfectly. It will take some time. Any questions? Okay. As you can see, it has like a 2,437 exploits. There's a auxiliary, there's a post, there's a payloads, 1,400 payloads. So yeah. So okay, now let's use let's find the module that I was looking for, which was I want to search for which is related Drupal 2 or Godon 2. And yes, there is a exploit for it we can use. And as you can see, the rank is excellent. So it's good. You're good to go. So in order for me to use it, either I can copy paste the whole thing and say use this, or I can use the index. I can say use 0. And yep, I am using it now. Now, let's see what's the requirements for this exploit. These are the requirements. So the important requirements you should focus is the IP address for the target. And what else we can change? Yeah, the target URL. In our case, the target URL refers to this one, which is the CMS. So I'm gonna take this part, which is related to it. Let me copy it. Now let's set the whole, I want to set the target host. So I'm gonna do set our house, which is the target host, to 192.168.48.125. And let me put the target URL, use target. Why is that one? Target. Oh, set, sorry. Set, I want to set it, Target URL, and it's the JABC in my case. Now, to see all the options again one more time, There you go. This is the target, and this is the which I'm targeting. So, and this one also my IP address machine. So let's run the exploit, yeah? So simply say exploit. So the service is running, but could not be validated. Okay, but it is running. Yes, successful. I got the meterpreter session opened. So yeah, I got access now. So let's wait. It should, give me the shell so I can play with. Yep, there you go. It gave me the meterpreter. So we can, I forgot the commands here to see. Info, yeah? Yeah, I want to do info, see what I can get here. Yeah, but I want to shell. I want to play with shell. I don't know. I forgot how to use meterpreter. Yeah.
They want to know how you knew it was Drupal 7 and the
Yep.
search bar.
Yeah. How did I know it's a Drupal 7? Okay. First of all, in the web browser, as soon as I click this link, which is website, it redirected me to this page. Okay. Nothing is mentioned here. Yeah. But from my experience, I saw this, icon. This icon was familiar for me. Why? Because I did some web development. I know how to program and use some kind of technology. So this one was familiar for me. So what we can do to prove it? How can you know? There's a tool I use. It's called Nikto. Nikto. So when I run the Nikto, it found me the vulnerabilities, the weakness of this system. And it's mentioned one of the vulnerabilities are that there's a Drupal 7 is running in the background. So the latest one is a Drupal 8 or Drupal 9. So Drupal 7 is the oldest one. So then how I noticed, so maybe there's an exploit for it. Yeah?
Yeah.
The Nikto one?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. I did use it. I did use it. Didn't I use it?
You did?
Yeah. It's here.
Yeah, so just, show them, maybe some of them didn't.
Oh yeah, because you guys were okay. There you go. I use the Nikto, the host, and the JAPC. And when you run it, it tells you everything about the website. It tells you Apache is running, the version, and the power by headers. And look, there you go. Drupal 7. Yeah.
And then he tries to search for that version, right? Drupal 7, and tries to find any exploits for this version. That's how we.
Is it clear? Yeah.
If you guys have any questions, stop him, please. Because he's trying to solve it.
Because yeah, I didn't know how to try to find the vulnerability. I didn't know what is the CMS running there. Even I checked the source code while you guys were busy. I couldn't find anything. So I was like, it's good if you can find any vulnerability, use Nikto. It shows you the hidden directories. It shows you the type of version is running, the type of database is running in background. So Nikto is a good tool for vulnerability scanner.
It's like nmap.
Yes, it's like an nmap or it's like a Nessus, So these kind of tools. So in all cases, we use Nikto. Let's go back to here.
I can go back to your.
Yeah. Okay, let's try shell. And yes, it gave me the shell. Now, it's as you can see, it's not responsive. So what we can do, let's upgrade the shell.
Not show you that stuff. Like try writing any command.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, so it's actually work.
Yeah.
Okay, in case for some it's not clear, you don't understand what's going on, you can upgrade the shell. So you can use this command here. So you can say Python That's C. And you can use a PTY model for related to for the header of the terminals, to upgrade the terminals. So you can say import. This is a shell you can use, PTY. And PTY dot spawn. And I want a shell bash script. So where is the bash script? It's located in bin and bash. And that should be it. Oh yeah, I know why. Because I use the two quotations here. I didn't pay attention on this. That's here. Let me use this one. PTY. Now PTY dot spawn. And I want to bash bin. There's no autocomplete in a bash, that's why. And this one, now I'm gonna run it. And yeah, I got the, the terminal and everything. Now I know where I am right now. I'm in www.html, which is in a var, located in var directory. So let me clear the whole thing now. If I clear it, oh, okay. So we need to set the variable for this one for make it more responsive. So I can say export. It's already set. The term is, not set. So I can say export term x term. Okay. Now if I clear again one more time, it works. Okay. Now let's try to get some information from this shell. So let's check the version. So I can say uname -a. It gives me the kernel version, which is a 3.13.0. So according to what I know, this is the oldest version for the kernel. Okay, that's one vulnerability. Okay, that's the one weakness point you can take advantage of. And let's see, I want to see more. What else can I find? I can say cat etc. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah. Where is it? Star release to find the release. So now I can see the Linux version, which is in my case, it's Ubuntu running, and the version for it is 14.044, which means this is also the old version of Ubuntu. That's another way to to take advantage of this. Now I want to ask, which way should I hack it? Or shall I say gain a privilege escalation? Should I take advantage of the kernel, or should I take advantage of the old version of the Ubuntu? Your choice. I will go with any way you say. I'm gonna take root.
What do you guys think?
Kernel? Kernel? Let's go with the kernel. It's fine. I don't mind. So that's what we have now. So it's okay now. Okay. So let's to find a relevant exploit for this one, you can simply come here. Wait, let me be root. So you can go to search exploit, and just let's say kernel and the version. Let's see what kind of vulnerability we can find. I hope we can get something here. So let's see which exploit do we have here. So what I'm interested, oh yeah, look, I only have two options. Let me show you. Okay, the name and the version. This is the only option I have here. And what is the type of attack? It's the overflow. It's a buffer overflow attack. So what is buffer overflow? Do you know? You guys take a secure software, yeah, you know. You should go for it.
Okay, so I think this is a bit of an advanced attack, but you guys obviously know when you run any specific application, right? That application is run in random access memory, so it will be executed in the RAM, right? So obviously, what he's about to do, he's about to take advantage of the you can say like the application's memory, right? And
So you flood the memory so you get the access.
yes, exactly. He will try to overflow the memory, right? Thank you. Yeah, and basically by him overflowing the actual memory, he will gain access to certain parts of the RAM that he's not supposed to have access to, right? So this is what he's trying to do. This is a memory attack, or also known as buffer overflow. Yeah, please add.
So yeah, let's start. So I'm gonna take this first one in this case. Let's try it. And the second one is a text extension. I don't know what it is, but I know this is for compliant. So I'm gonna take this one. So let me go to desktop first. Then in order for me to download this exploit, I can use the same command, which is a search exploit. And I can use the -m to copy this exploit in my desktop and to copy paste the exploit itself. And where is it? And if I run it, yes, I got it. And to verify it, it's right here. In my case, so this is the one I want to run. So now question, okay, I have the exploit in my Kali, but I want to run the exploit in the target. How can I achieve this? SSH, that's one way. And what else? What's another way? To sharing a file to another location. Parsing, that's also good. But there's a simplest way. You can host a simple HTTP. The FTP, I don't know if the FTP is not enabled here. I don't know if I can do it, but no, I cannot do it because it's not enabled in the other target. So let's run it. So I can say Python -m. So I can say HTTP. I think I'm from. I don't remember. Was that server? Yeah. And which port? I think it was 80 or 80,000. 80 also. 80. Oh.
But because the victim machine is already running port 80, we can even do port 8000, which is the alternative port.
Okay.
Yeah, to HTTP. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we can do it.
Now I'm hosting the HTTP. Let's go to the target now, which is here. So for me to download anything, I'm gonna, switch to the temp, which is cd temp. Right. So in order for me to get it, I will use wget in order for me to get the file from my desktop.
Yep.
wget HTTP.
So he wants to download the actual C file or the actual exploit file from his Kali Linux machine to the web server. It's like transferring the file from the actual attacker machine to the actual victim machine. This is what he's trying to do now. Using
download the file.
Yeah.
Sorry?
You already downloaded.
Yes, so it is available on the attacker machine. Yeah. But we want to transfer it from the attacker machine to the victim machine using this command, wget. Yes, Ali?
Yeah.
wget. And
Yeah,
then,
wget.
yeah.
Now here I'm gonna put my local host, which is my IP address.
So the actual attacker's IP address.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the port which is specified is 80. And the name of the file. What was the name of the file? I forgot.
Yeah.
You can check it was 300 something. Yeah. It's this one. Yep. Now I'm gonna copy it. I'm gonna put it. Ctrl V. It's not resolving.
Yeah, try.
Oh yeah, I know. HTTP column. I forgot the column.
Yeah, it's a simple syntax mistake. Yeah.
Now you cannot go back because this is there.
Colon // yeah.
Yeah. Now copy. Let's copy it. Now copy the selection. Ctrl Shift V. Yes, I got it. Yes, I got it. Now what's next? Let me see what's this exploit about. I don't know, so I can cat to see the exploit. So let me see what's the code is all about. Oh, did I click it?
Just do no. Yeah.
No, because okay, let me go back again.
That's okay. Yeah. You can establish the shell again. The reverse shell. Yeah.
So it sometimes happen, the shell just run away. What's it? Import pty colon pty.spawn, and this should be I'm looking for bash. Also I'm looking for bash, and let me close it. And bada boom, bada beam. Okay, now also let me export term equal to xterm. You should, because it didn't save it.
Yeah.
So let's jump back to temp where my export is saving there. Okay. Now for me to cat paste. So now this is the whole code, because usually in export it's written how to run it. So that's why I'm going back here to see. So it says, okay, overflow cat. If you come here, okay, this is the command I have to run.
Just explain to them.
So GCC is it's the way to compile the C language. For C++, there's something called G++. It's a compiler way to compile C language or C++ language. So yeah. Now he asked me to do this. Okay, let's try it.
And maybe you guys, you have this question where, okay, why is this exploit file, why is it written in C, right? And why not, why is it not written in, like, for example, Python, right? Yeah, because usually, exactly. You need a low-level language to manipulate the memory of, the actual RAM, right? So you cannot do that using Python. Python is a bit of a high-level language, and it's also slower, right? So in order to manipulate like the memory, which is what we're doing in the buffer overflow attack, we need to use languages like C or C++. These more like low-level languages, like you said.
So what's happening now? I'm running GCC. I'm putting the exploit file, and I'm gonna rename it to OFs, or I can rename it to my exploit something. Now, if I enter, okay. Now it's ready to perform the exploit now. So all I have to run your exploit, you have to say / for running. So, and the whole thing, which is my exploit. Let's see. Mount one child thread. Yeah. Yeah, I am root. To do simply say ID. There you go.
Now
I am
he
root.
has, yep, he has gained root access. You can see here, UID root, and the actual group ID and the user ID, and he's also part of the root group. Yeah, so he has basically gained root privilege
Now,
on the web server.
in order to you to solve the machine, you have to go to the root directory now. Why? Because the flag is saved in a root directory. So let's go to cd root. Okay, now ls flag.txt is right there. So let's cat
Just open the
flag
TXT file.
dot txt. There you go. Done.
Congratulations. Yeah, so yeah, so he basically, what he did, he compromised the web server. He gained normal user access, first of all, and then he worked his way to gaining the root access. Then he was able to find the root file and cat the root file. That's how you complete this CTF. Now, for the guys who couldn't follow along, I am incredibly sorry, but you will be able to, inshallah, follow along at home, right? Because we will have the entire recording of this, so don't worry. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. And any last words from you, Ali, regarding
I know
this
it was really hard, some steps. It was confusing at the beginning. Maybe because, I was too comfortable with it. So yeah, so please, just approach me for any step that wasn't, clear, so I can explain it in details. The reason I was so quick because we're running out of time, because we spent 30 minutes to set up the machines in your PCs. Over apologies, but again, next time we're gonna make sure this not gonna happen. But yeah, any comments, please tell me.
Thank you so much, guys. Appreciate it.
Yeah, assalamu alaikum.